Alright, so he's just grinding some stuff down. We'll clean up all both sides. What'd you do? Huh. And we're gonna clean the inside up, clean inside the trunk, and then we can put the seam sealer on everything. Give it a nice clean line on the inside. You won't even see anything. Alright. So we wanted to do the first side and see how it all came out. Came out real nice.
Now you can really see how much welding was done. Everywhere where you see white,
Yeah.
was welded.
So.
Nice and smooth. Then we're gonna paint it all.
You won't even know.
And you won't even know anything happened under there.
Okay, so we'll show you doing the other side then. We're gonna grind that side down and then we'll do that side.
So normally, I've used brush-on sealer.
It comes in like a quart
In a quart, you brush it on. This stuff is in a tube. This stuff is awesome. Not because it's in a tube. It's smooth and it comes out.
It's very thick though. So,
Real thick,
yeah.
like it's really thick. Like silicone.
Yeah, it's almost like a silicone.
But it's like really tacky. I mean, it's really nice. I'm liking it.
It's the Sprint stuff that we got from Andre.
A&D. If you go there
at the auto body place.
and I only used one tube so far. Probably end up using 2 tubes to do the whole car. Everything on what we need anyway for the Cubs. Oh, I got to do the inside, but maybe whatever. It's really good stuff. I mean, it really goes on good, and you could paint it after too. So
yeah, so we're gonna hit the whole thing with black after. So,
but I mean, it goes on nice, and you could see it just fills everything in. It's thick as hell though to get out of the tube.
Well, it might help if it was a little warm too.
Nah, it ain't that bad. They've been inside. It ain't like it's cold.
Well, I remember
It's just thick, man.
I was doing the siding on that house and we had to caulk the edges.
Yeah.
But we forgot them in the truck the night before and it was like 30 degrees.
Nah, these are...
That stuff was like a rock to get out of.
It's like 60 something in here. These are warm.
Well, and then once he brought them inside and then we used them again, it came out like
But I
butter.
mean,
It was
look
nice.
how this stuff goes on. It's like nice.
Like a rubber silicone.
Yeah. It's really elastic, but it covers real good. All right, I'm gonna do the rest of it, and then we'll show you what it looks like when it's done.
All right, we got the back done around the edges. Got inside we did. Did inside. All around the edges there. Did the other side in here. I'll show you that. All right. That's all done. Came out really nice. Alright, now we can move on to the other stuff. I'm gonna start putting a roll cage in. We're gonna fix these 2 little corners on the bottom there.
Yeah, we'll do that later. We're gonna weld the plates in. Let's weld those plates in for the main hoop, and then we'll try and...
Yeah, we're gonna weld the plates in there, so.
Alright, here we go, back at it. So now we're gonna basically start on the cage. Man, what a beautiful day out, by the way. I got the door open today. Got the heat off. Finally gonna have a nice day today. But now it's supposed to get nasty again tomorrow, so I'm taking advantage of having some fresh air in here. Alright, so get back to this. So basically what's going to happen is we just welded that plate on, right? All the way around. All the way around. That plate goes against the rocker. Now I'm going to put another plate here. I'm going to bend that plate. I'm going to actually go put the other one on that side first. And then I'm going to bend the two plates that come down to meet that again. So this is going to be a 850 certified cage, 10 point. You'll see how we go about doing that. But this is basically the first thing that's got to go in the car, these plates, where the bottom of the roll cage, so the main hoop goes welded to this. All right, so here we go. I'm going to go do the other side and then make the other two pieces. talking about the machine. I mean, I could have did that all in one continuous weld, and the machine never falters at all. I mean, it's nice, it's consistent, the feed is consistent, you know. You just got to stop to reposition yourself or something. Then you got these two gaps here that got to be filled. But the machine works great, man. If you're gonna buy a machine as a beginner or something, I would definitely recommend that one. Even as a regular shop machine. I mean, like I said, we weld everything with this. But it's cheap enough that you could buy it, you know, use it at your house, whatever, small projects. It's 120 volt, you know, regular outlet, so you don't need 220. All right. I got one side welded on. I got the one side welded on. I thought I had the camera on. All right, so we made the plates. That side's already welded in. You want to cover as much area as you can for this bar, the main hoop to come down on. So I'm gonna get that settled in there. Have a little gap in there so it'll fill in against the floor and against the metal, right? So you're getting two things. You want to make sure it's got enough material there. Just tack it in. All right, we're gonna go do the other side. Get the other side done. I'll speed the video up so you can just get it. All right, so now that's done. Next thing is gonna be put the main hoop in it, cut it down to the height we need, and hopefully it fits right. Now, boys, look at this. The cage is in there, right? The roll bar. The roll bar was in there. Let me put it back up. All right, one more time. Take two. What I'm showing you is don't worry about the height right now. It's still about 1.5 inches high. Okay? But see how nice it fits the sides now? Okay, this is actually going to be sitting back here. You still got plenty of room to weld all the way around. This is at the right height. This follows this nicely, right? So once we set it up inside the, this is going to get cut down. It's going to sit up on top of there right into this corner, and it's going to end up like right behind this post. It's going to be like right I'm going to try to get it right at the edge of the post because he's tall and he needs as much room as he could get. So normally I would put it right behind this post. You wouldn't even, looking at it from the side, you wouldn't even see it. And then the other bars are going to go across the top and then down. So from the side of the car, you really don't see nothing. From the front of the car, you really won't see nothing except the 2 bars going down to the trunk. So, I mean, if I get them far enough over to the side, but we'll see what it looks like when I put it together. But tubs came out good. Seam sealer's dry. That stuff dried pretty quick. So once we paint the roll bar, I'll paint everything at one time. But man, what a nice day. I hope it stays like this. Beautiful out. But it's supposed to snow tomorrow again. Or we'll probably end up getting rain again. All right, back to work. All right, so we got the roll bar. We're gonna take 1 inch or so off of this end and 1 inch off this end. So we're gonna cut that off first. We'll test fit it. Probably 1 more inch has to come off it. And then it's got to be cut like on a slant so it fits up right up against that plate. I'll show you in a second. All right, so here we got the cage in. That's where the headliner is going to sit. Right? So we're like, could barely get a finger in there. So like 1/2 inch or so. 1/2 inch. So that's good. So the height is great right now. So the headliner will sit at that height. The roll bar will just about be on it. Maybe touch it, if that. So it'll be just off it, like that. Alright, so that's good. We're good with that. I'm going to tack it in place. We're going to center it up real good. And then I got to see where I want it to sit here. I think we're going to try to go as far back like that as we can. I'm going to give Tom a call and see how much room he needs. He might have to come down here and sit in the car real quick, but we'll see. All right, here we go.